Okay, this is where I left off on the last video. The camera overheated. I think I left it in the sun too long. Safely, you can overhang an Acetone tailstock 4 inches, they said. So I stuck it out 4 inches and I looked underneath, and look, the clamp right here isn't exactly still in there. So 4 inches is the limit, or you're going to overhang the lower clamp. Probably not a good idea. Okay, oh, one other thing I was going to show. Now, the effective length here is maybe about 36 inches. You know, with the short chuck I have, and I can get something 36 inches in there. But I can only, in one setting of a tool, turn 24.5 inches with this length. And one of the things I think is kind of interesting between this and the Monarch 10EE, now, as I remember, the longest piece I was ever able to turn in a Monarch 10EE with the 20-inch is 15 inches. So you take a really sharp guy, the blade, Sheffield Bailey, goes and buys a Monarch 10EE and actually gained about a half-inch of length that he can actually turn. But I got a couple more inches perhaps in total length. But if you have a lathe that's 30 inches, it doesn't mean you're going to be able to put a tool in it and turn 30 inches. So, you know, especially, you know, a short machine, so you got that limitation. And the carriage here, I'll crank it over. I want to show you something else too. The carriage here bangs into that, and so it, you know, that's 7 inches anyway that it's not traveling. Well, one of the lucky things about this machine is the tailstock weights haven't been used very much. They use the tailstock a bit, but there's no problem with the alignment of the center of the tailstock with the head and the tail, so that's pretty good. Hey, I'm gonna scrub on this some more. I've been scrubbing on it, and it's hard work. So I'm going to share a little bit. Maybe you can see a difference here. Okay, let's get this set up here. I think you're okay. There, you can see me. Okay, now I got the transmission fluid and the acetone, that stuff, in this little thing here, little nut and bolt thing. You see it doesn't mix very good, just kind of weird. So I'm going to put some on the brush here and hit this untouched area. Now that I've got that crossfeed dial out there, and I want to do this before I put primer paint on this thing. And I'm letting all the other stuff, I got this running, all the oilers and everything, I'm letting them dry out. Put a little oil on the waist with my fingers. So I want all the oil to drain out of this, and I'll keep washing it down, and then eventually wash it down with mineral spirits and start painting it. But this is an area that's probably pretty nicely machined. I'll get the heavy duty brush on it now. Oh yeah. I think it's worth doing this. This is a pretty cool old machine. It's still got a few tricks left. I think that's still going on here. On the recorder. Let's scrub that. All kinds of directions help. Ah, okay, where is it? It's right here. Ah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Get up close and I'll show you that. It's still got some stains there. And I'm working on the carriage top. Let's see how that's looking. I was just scrubbing on this here. Oh, yeah. See, that'll get all that stuff out, all those micro dings. Then we can look at the difference over here. I hadn't done it over here. Ah, yeah, see. And that's just one treatment. So I'll just keep working this stuff in. And I think it'll really break. No, nice. I think I worked this back wing here a little bit. And this one I didn't. A little bit. But, and I'm going to keep scrubbing here. Looking good. And I still have the taper attachment. There's an old chucker here and an old Johnson bandsaw that I'm going to be working on. I was going to get rid of that hard-edge HC chucker, but I'm going to keep it because I'll need it to do my model locomotive. Okay, see, this is coming out quite a bit better too. Had some pretty bad staining here. And I don't know if you can see, but the more I rub it, I just got a rag with kerosene here on it. And it's just brightening up. It actually is. The more you work it, the better it is. And then once you get it clean, it stays good, you know, if you use the machine and just regularly wipe it down. So even if it's a little bit worn, you know, the machine still should be cleaned up good, I think. Yeah, all this is still good. Yeah. So that Acetone will give me some capacity that I don't have with these Monarch 10EEs. You know, this not a really good metal remover like a geared head lathe. So I'm really gonna enjoy having that ability. I don't have any problem really repairing things with these machines, but it's carving things out of raw material that really slows me down. And this old machine here, I have really worked it hard for almost 30 years. And I got to give it a little bit of a break. You know, the drive system is very old. So anyway, that Acetone is going to be a welcome addition, and I'll still use this lathe an awful lot. But this lathe here is the one lathe I have that turns true. That's a pretty expensive option these days, I'll tell you. Well, okay, I got all this stuff to do. Is the cross feed dial here. I'll clean that up. It looks pretty good anyway. See? But it's not this older machine. The dials aren't plated. They're just plain. Like they are on this old Brown and Sharp mill here. So, all right, yeah, see, yeah, just plain steel. And you have to keep them oiled, or they'll corrode on you. Okay, I will be back. Thanks. Bye bye.